All right, boys, I got my knives. Let's go check out behind the scenes at Golden Horseshoe BBQ. Hugh, thanks for welcoming us in on the lunch rush.
Oh.
This is nuts. So what are we starting with, Hugh?
We're gonna start with trimming a brisket. That is the
Okay.
foundation of barbecue. Just making sure we have a aerodynamic and well-trimmed, not too fatty briskets. And we're gonna be using one of the Dalstrong slicers for that.
Got my little handy satchel here.
Oh, how about that?
Oh, to the smoke pit. Let's go
Yeah,
to the smoke
let's
pit.
go to the pit. Absolutely.
So
Ooh,
we have our meat fork, okay, our
lovely.
Valhalla series meat fork.
Gorgeous.
We have our Dalstrong Valhalla series slicing knife
Gorgeous.
and our fillet knife.
Wonderful.
And we have our Dalstrong Shogun series slicing knife and boning knife.
Great.
Is that enough?
I think we can make that work.
Okay. How big is this slice of meat?
This is probably about 15 pounds. They vary from anywhere from about 9 to, we have seen some up to north of 20 pounds. This is our Mohawk.
Okay.
So more sort of inedible as it cooks. Ooh, that's a good smooth stroke. So we're just taking this off. The goal for a brisket is to have about 1/4 inch of fat on covering the entirety of the brisket. Then this, just butcher down a little bit. And then we've got our meat trim and our fat trim. Kind of want aerodynamics when you're trimming your briskets. You want our smokers are using convection to draw the smoke through. So you want the smoke to be able to hug the lines really nicely and give you a nice even bark. And then we're about to do the opposite side of the brisket here, which there's not really anything I can use on this side that is gonna be saved because there is this piece of sinew that runs through here.
And how much would something like this cost?
Well, beef is
Okay.
pretty expensive these days, so I think we're getting it for about $14 a pound.
Okay.
So
That math.
we're looking at a 20-pound brisket, that's 280 bucks. So it's not nothing.
So it looks like you're getting a bit more intricate. Do you want me to go get the fillet knife?
Let's give it a go.
Okay. So for a little more precision, we have the Valhalla series Ravenstone fillet knife.
All right, let's give this a go. Get into all those little nooks and crannies.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
How does that feel?
Oh, it's very smooth.
How many different types of knives would you typically work with in any given day?
Typically, I'm gonna be using a slicer, a boning knife, and a chef's knife would be my 3 knives of choice. Most pitmasters, they will typically use a boning knife such as this one for trimming briskets. We have found that we enjoy the long sweeping strokes of a slicer. I find it gives you just a more consistent trim. It just cuts the time down, basically.
Yeah. Okay, wait, 1 a.m. the pitmaster arrives to start smoking?
Yes, indeed. Brian is here, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed at 1 a.m. and he left shortly before you got here. So sometimes I don't even see him.
Jeez. Because how long is that process? Like,
He's taking care of all of the ribs, the chicken, the sausage,
Right.
turkey, and then all the longer cooks, the brisket and the pulled pork, the pork belly, that's all done yesterday for today.
right.
We actually have tomorrow's briskets, and they are coming along very nicely, sitting at about 160. These went on at about 7, so we're looking at about 6 hours right now, 5 hours. And they're coming up on about 160 degrees Fahrenheit. Once they hit about 170, 180, that's when we're gonna wrap them in butcher paper and then boat them in foil so we retain a lot of the moisture in them.
The smell is so incredible. And again, what makes Texas BBQ? It's simple spice.
Recently, we've sort of let go of the notion that it's just salt and pepper.
Oh,
Chili powder, paprika, salt, pepper, some cumin, and then we do throw a little bit of 5 spice in there as well, just for a little bit of something extra.
I love the
And
paprika.
then basically we're just looking for this uniform bark to form. And so we maintain that by spritzing it with water every once in a while, just so it doesn't crack and flake off.
This looks so good. So Hugh, what do we do with this now?
So this is gonna go into the fridge once I've done trimmed all the briskets for tomorrow. Then we're gonna season all the briskets for tomorrow.
Okay.
So, but in the meantime, we've seen what it looks like when it comes in, when it's raw. Let's get you on the board and we'll start doing some slicing and dicing.
Okay, Andrew, I hear you're the expert for the plating arts of plattering.
One of them.
Okay.
For sure, yeah.
Can you explain to me the art of plattering for Texas BBQ?
Of course, so everything's about layering. You want everything to kind of stack on top of each other. It's like organized chaos. So I'll start off with brisket. Brisket is a Texas barbecue staple. Not every state in America has the access to fantastic beef like Texas. So when in the early days of barbecue, they would take the biggest, least desirable cuts of meat and turn them into a thing of beauty. And that's kind of the origin of brisket.
How many hours start to finish for this hunk of brisket?
So it's really it's really a 3-day process. So day one, you're kind of trimming it and you're seasoning it. And then you'll let it sit in that seasoning overnight. The next day in the morning, we'll put these on the pit at about 4 a.m. They'll cook about 12 hours. So sometimes we're getting them on really early in the morning. Sometimes we're getting them on around noon. But regardless, they're cooking about 12 hours. Brisket has 2 sides to it. So there's a fatty side and a lean side. Both of them are delicious and decadent, but I'm a big fatty brisket guy.
Okay.
I will give you one of these right here. It's commonly regarded as the best piece of barbecue
We're getting the
that we have, and you can try that
Wait,
off
right
the
now?
Yeah.
Stop. It's the whole thing, you know?
The whole thing.
The whole thing. I won't talk for 2 hours.
It should just be melting in your mouth.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So that's gonna be our brisket right there, the fatty brisket.
You're not lying. That does just melt away in your mouth. I truly thought I'd be gnawing for like a couple minutes. No, it just melts away.
That disappears.
You are incredible. Hey, did I hear you're 24 years old?
That is the truth. Yeah, absolutely.
Baby, and you've been running this business for 3 years?
Yeah, about. I think we just passed 3 years, I believe. Yeah.
I feel terrible about my life now. So you started this at 21 years old. And talk to me, you started this as sort of a pop-up and then you had lineups out the doors at like breweries?
At breweries and stuff, yeah. So we started at home with my mom, and we would do all of our prep from home, all of our cooking from home. And yeah, it turned into quite a success. I was working a few other jobs at the time and kind of loved nothing like I love doing it myself. And that's kind of the origin of how it started. Everything was just from home, organic, and
incredible.
Yeah.
Your mom is the baker. She makes the mermaids like peas and stones and
exactly. Yeah, she does everything. Anything baked in this place is her.
So I see you're layering. Yeah, I see what you're
Exactly.
doing.
And then we'll put the sides in there and.
Can we display it to the camera?
Yeah.
Chef's kiss. I may love vegan food, but today I am officially a Texas BBQ aficionado. Let's test this out for real now. Oh, baby. Let me get this nice. Oh, look at that meat. We're getting messy. Okay, food coma starting now. Where am I eating next? Because I'm on a roll.